Effective strategies for dealing with difficult people in various contexts. In the intricate tapestry of human interactions, encounters with difficult individuals are inevitable. Whether it's the demanding boss who never seems satisfied, the perpetually negative friend, or the stubborn family member, navigating such challenging dynamics requires finesse and skill. Incorporating strategies like active listening, assertiveness, emotional regulation, and empathy with perspective taking, setting boundaries, finding common ground, conflict resolution techniques, and knowing when to disengage into your interpersonal toolkit equips you with the finesse to navigate difficult individuals effectively. Whether in the professional realm or personal relationships, these techniques enhance your ability to communicate, collaborate, and resolve conflicts in ways that promote mutual understanding and healthier connections. In this video, we'll explore these strategies for dealing with difficult people across various contexts, providing you with practical tools to diffuse tension, communicate more effectively, and foster healthier connections. Active listening. Active listening is a powerful communication skill that involves more than just hearing words. It requires full engagement and understanding of the speaker's message. When dealing with difficult people, active listening is a key strategy to establish rapport and diffuse tension. It involves giving your undivided attention, maintaining eye contact, and nodding or providing verbal cues to show that you're attentive. Additionally, paraphrasing what the other person has said demonstrates that you are truly comprehending their perspective. For instance, in a work context, if a team member expresses frustration about a project's direction, responding with, "If I understand correctly, you're concerned about the project's alignment with our goals," exhibits active listening, which can encourage further dialogue and problem solving. Assertiveness. Assertiveness strikes a balance between passive communication and aggression. It allows you to express your thoughts, needs, and boundaries while respecting those of others. When confronting a difficult person, assertiveness enables you to communicate your stance effectively without belittling or intimidating them. Employing I statements can be particularly helpful. For instance, if a friend consistently monopolizes conversations, you could assertively state, "I value our conversations, but I'd like to share my thoughts. Can we take turns talking?" This approach conveys your needs assertively, yet maintains a collaborative tone, fostering improved communication and understanding. Emotional regulation. Emotional regulation is the practice of managing your own emotions, particularly in stressful or confrontational situations. When interacting with difficult people, maintaining emotional control prevents the situation from escalating. Deep breaths, brief moments of solitude, or positive self-talk can all aid in managing emotions. For instance, if a co-worker's critical comments trigger frustration, taking a deep breath and reminding yourself to stay composed can prevent a knee-jerk reaction. Emotional regulation empowers you to respond thoughtfully and calmly, contributing to more constructive interactions. Empathy and perspective taking. Empathy involves not just acknowledging another person's emotions, but truly understanding their perspective and feelings. When dealing with difficult people, empathy helps you connect on a human level, fostering a sense of trust and cooperation. Perspective taking, an integral part of empathy, requires imagining yourself in the other person's circumstances. If a family member expresses annoyance with your busy schedule, you might respond empathetically saying, "I understand how my absence might be frustrating. I'll do my best to find a balance that works for both of us." This demonstrates that you're not only hearing their words, but also appreciating their point of view. Empathy and perspective taking build bridges of understanding, even in the face of challenging interactions. Setting boundaries. Setting boundaries is a crucial skill when dealing with difficult people, as it establishes the limits of what you're comfortable with, ensuring your own well-being and preserving healthy relationships. Clearly articulating your boundaries is a way to communicate your needs and expectations. In a workplace scenario, if a colleague repeatedly interrupts your focused work time, you might set a boundary by kindly saying, "I appreciate our interactions, but I need uninterrupted time to complete tasks. Can we catch up during lunch breaks?" By setting these boundaries, you create a respectful framework that enables you to engage with a difficult person without sacrificing your own priorities or peace of mind. Remaining calm under pressure. Remaining calm under pressure is a skill that empowers you to maintain composure and rationality even when faced with intense or challenging situations. This strategy is invaluable when dealing with difficult people, as it allows you to prevent the escalation of conflict and maintain control over your own reactions. Deep breathing, mindfulness techniques, and focusing on the bigger picture are all methods to help you stay centered. For instance, if you're confronted by an angry customer in a customer service role, taking a moment to breathe deeply before responding can help you approach the situation with a clear mind, diffusing tension and facilitating a more productive interaction. Finding common ground. Finding common ground involves identifying shared interests, goals, or values in order to build rapport and establish a foundation for constructive conversations. When dealing with difficult individuals, seeking common ground can help bridge gaps and shift the focus from disagreements to areas of agreement. For example, if you're collaborating with a colleague who seems resistant to your suggestions, you might highlight a shared objective. We both want this project to succeed. How can we combine our ideas to achieve the best outcome? By emphasizing shared goals, you create a collaborative atmosphere that encourages problem solving and mutual understanding. Conflict resolution techniques. Conflict resolution techniques are essential tools for addressing and resolving disagreements in a constructive manner. When dealing with difficult people, conflicts can arise more frequently, making these techniques vital for maintaining positive relationships. Collaboration and compromise are two prominent strategies. Collaboration involves working together to find a solution that satisfies both parties' needs, while compromise requires both sides to make concessions. In a scenario where two team members have differing opinions on project direction, suggesting a compromise that incorporates elements from both viewpoints can lead to a solution that everyone can support. Knowing when to disengage. Knowing when to disengage is a strategy that involves recognizing when a conversation or interaction is unproductive or escalating towards conflict. In some cases, it's more beneficial to step back and disengage rather than engaging further. This prevents the situation from deteriorating and allows both parties to cool off before resuming the conversation. For instance, if a social media discussion turns hostile with no productive outcome in sight, choosing to disengage rather than continue arguing can preserve your emotional well-being and prevent unnecessary stress. Disengaging doesn't mean giving up. It's a strategic choice to maintain your mental and emotional equilibrium. Dealing with difficult people is a skill that transcends personal and professional boundaries. Remember, the goal is not just to manage difficult people, but to create an environment where cooperation, empathy, and respect flourish. What's the most creative way you've managed to turn a difficult interaction into a positive outcome? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you with another interesting video.